Pokemon Day is right around the corner on February 27th. I got a few exciting things I want to discuss that may be at the Pokemon Presents. We will most definitely see Pokemon Legends ZA gameplay. It's still slated to launch this year. There is also some news on what the starters may possibly be. Also, the Pokemon Classic Collection was mentioned once again, but there's one mysterious Pokemon game that leaked, called Pokemon codenamed Synapse, that may be shown at the Pokemon Presents in a few days. I'm Tankingway, subscribe for everything Nintendo. Now let's get right to the Pokemon news. First, let's take a look at what Central Leaks on Twitter said. Pokemon Synapse is supposed to be an online multiplayer game being developed by Pokemon Works, the new company set by Ilka and the Pokemon Company. The Terra leak that happened a bit ago had another game that fit the description Pokemon Project Rodeo. The game is also an online multiplayer game that revolves around using ride Pokemon to defeat rampaging Pokemon. It mentions to be Splatoon-like because you can customize your character and use a gun. Rodeo was cancelled, but parts of it may be used in Pokemon Synapse. The concept of the cancelled Pokemon game Rodeo sounded cool. The rideable Pokemon kind of gives me the vibes that you could have been a Pokemon Ranger or something, sent out with your Pokemon partner of choice to stop rampaging Pokemon. It mentions that your character was fully customizable also. I really hope Pokemon Synapse kept some of these ideas from Rodeo. I can just picture a big open world online game with a bunch of Pokemon Rangers taming rampaging Pokemon to keep the world safe or to keep balance in the Pokemon world. It screams Monster Hunter Stories, but with Pokemon. It was described as Splatoon-like, so maybe we'll be playing as Pokemon and they scrapped the rideable Pokemon idea. I can see this being another game similar to Pokemon Unite mixed with Splatoon. Let me know what you guys think about Pokemon Project Synapse in the comments below. I really would like it to be similar to Monster Hunter Stories. Now let's talk about the fabled Pokemon Classic Collection. The collection we have wanted for years has leaked again. According to Hidden Power Podcast, the Pokemon Classic Collection will include Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. Yellow, Crystal, and Emerald will apparently be available for digital purchase outside of what would be available for free if you subscribe to Nintendo Online. This would be a great addition to the Nintendo Switch Online membership and make it feel more worth it to subscribe. It still kinda is annoying that they're selling Pokemon Yellow, Crystal, and Emerald separately. Keep it as one big package, Nintendo. Honestly, if they bundled all these games in a collection on one cartridge, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. Now on to Pokemon Legends ZA news. For those that don't know, Pokemon Legends ZA is set in Lumio City in a settlement in Kalos region, the setting of Pokemon X and Y. Because of this, some people think the starters for Pokemon Legends ZA will be Chespin, Froakie, and Fennekin. If Game Freak follows the same path as Legends Arceus, the starters could be random from different generations. Let's take a quick look at comicbook.com's article. Apparently people that think Froakie, Chespin, and Fennekin will be the starters might be right. The Pokemon Championship 2025 art features those three, and Pokemon ZA is the 2025 Pokemon game, so it's pointing to some assumptions they may indeed be the starters. It is also possible they are featured because they would simply be in the game for players to catch in the wild, just like the Sinnoh starters were available to catch in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I honestly hope they do what they did in Arceus and have 3 random starters again with new regional forms. Pokemon Day is just 2 days away. Here's a region time chart for you guys. Make sure to tune in if you can. I hope we see a tease of Gen 10. I'm Tankingway. I'll see you in the next one.